sudden I see PK and Leo walking in the same direction towards me. Hey, PK had flowers, Leo had balloons. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what in the world is going on? Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a different kind of video for you guys. It is a story time. This is a story time of the day that I picked the wrong guy. Hopefully you will enjoy this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye. So this is around the time around 2013, 2015. So I was dating this guy. We're gonna call him Leo. So I was dating Leo, and I've been dating him for a while now at this time. But we have graduated high school, and I have moved to another city to go to college, and he stayed behind in our hometown to go to college. So once I moved down to another city to go to college, our communication was good at first, but then it started to go down. Obviously, like some long distance relationships, which it really wasn't long distance because it was nothing but an hour and a half drive. But you know, some might say that's a long distance relationship, but I don't think it is. So I'm down there going to school, and so our communication starts getting bad, you know. And he cheats on me. I found out that he was cheating on me. This is around the time when Snapchat first started, and you could, you know, y'all remember when you can tell like who is your best friend on Snapchat? This is around that time. So I could see who was his best friend, and I knew his friends, his best friends, closest friends, Snapchat names. So I'm like, okay, this is new, like I don't know who this person is. And so I was just curious. One day I got a message from the same Snapchat name that I'm talking about, and the person was just like, who is this? And I was just like, well, who is this? And all they said back was, why are you talking to my man? I'm like, who in the world is this? So I was just like, who is this? And they told me that they have been talking to Leo and for a while now, and that they're a boyfriend and girlfriend, and that they've been messing around. So I'm getting upset. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? Me and Leo have been together for a long time, and that is my man, and I don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. So she's like, well, you need to talk to him. So I'm just like, what in the world is going on? So I call him, and he's like, you know, denying it, of course. And then all of a sudden, I guess hours later of us on the phone, of me trying to figure out what is going on, he finally confesses that he had been cheating on me with this girl. So that he met at his school that he's going to. So I'm like all upset, you know, told him that we didn't need to be together anymore, and that I needed space to think about it, because you know, we've been together for a while, and sometimes it's kind of hard to break off with somebody just that fast, you know. So we stopped talking for like a week or so, and during this week I'm like so distraught, like hard for me to concentrate on my schoolwork. And then one day, one of my friends from high school, she she goes to the same college that I go to, and she is dating a guy that's from my hometown. And so they invite me over to a house party. So I'm just like, okay, like, I need to get out the house. I need to go and, you know, hang out with some of my friends and get my mind off of Leo. So I get dressed and go to this party, trying to, you know, I really didn't want to go, but I was like pushing myself to go to this party, this house party. So I get to the house party, and this guy all of a sudden just, I walk in the door, y'all. I walk in the door, and this guy literally just walks up to me. And he's like, hey, how you doing? Like, and I'm just like, who is this guy? Like, and why is he coming up to me all like he knows me? And so I'm just like, hey, I'm fine. And he introduces himself to me, and he's like, his name is, I'm gonna name him for this video, PK. And so me and PK start to talking, and I could tell he's like, you know, just trying to make me comfortable because he's seeing I come through the door by myself. And so he was just like, who I came with, and I was like, myself. And I was just like, this is my friend girl's house and her boyfriend's house. And he was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. I know them too, and I know them for a while. And I'm just like, okay, well, this is cool. So we get to talking and talking, taking shots, and, you know, just drinking, just chilling. And we get on the couch and we start talking, and he starts asking me about me, like what I like to do, what my major was, and just trying to get to know me, you know. And so I'm still, you know, a little hesitant because I'm getting over a breakup or whatever. So we're just like, we're just talking, we're just vibing, like. And so all of a sudden the party is going on, and I noticed that the doggone party is over. Like, we talked just that long. Like, we talked long enough to where everybody was gone, and we were just there around the people that apartment it was, who party it was. And so it was cool. And all of a sudden, like, it was time for me, of course, to go home. And so he said that he wanted to walk me to my car. So he walked me to my car. And mind you, before, you know, while I was at the party, I asked my friend about him, and she said he was a cool guy. So I was like, okay. So he walks me to my car, and he was just asking me out on a date. And so I'm like, sure. I was a little hesitant. I was just like, okay. But in my head, I'm just like, this is just a date. This is just, it's nothing serious. So he asked me out on a date, and I said yes. And then I get in the car and I go home. Literally, like, oh, we exchanged numbers. I forgot that part, but obviously, of course, we exchanged numbers. But the next day, because the party was on a Friday, and we went out on our first date on that Saturday. And I remember our first date, I was so nervous. I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna wear? Like, I really was like attracted to him, but, you know, I'm still thinking about Leo. So I get dressed for me and PK's date, and he comes and picks me up, and good conversation in the car. And the first place we went to was this Japanese restaurant. Mind you, at this time, and I love hibachi, but at this time I didn't eat anything like that. Like, this was my first time, like, actually, like, eating Japanese, like hibachi. First time. And he was so surprised. He was just like, oh, I gotta take you to this spot. You gotta taste it. Like, you gotta, you know, you gotta taste it. So we went to this place, this spot, tried some new things together, and it was really good. And then after we ate hibachi and had good conversation, at this time it was a fair over in the little, you know, little carnival over in the fairground in the parking lot of the mall. And so we went there and we had a good time. Like, I was still nervous, like so nervous. We went there and we rode some rides and we ate, you know, some fair food. We played games, and he won me a little teddy bear. And it was so cute. I was just like, oh my gosh, this guy is so cute. I'm having so much fun that, you know, it took my mind away off of Leo. So yes, so I went home, and then when we got home, like, he didn't even ask to come in my house. Like, he just dropped me off, we hugged, and I went back into my apartment. Like, that's how it was. And when I got in my apartment, he just called me right then, like on the phone, and we talked all night. And the conversation with PK was so good. Like, it was so comfortable. I felt like being myself. And yeah, the conversation was just like great. After my great date with PK, I got in my apartment. He called me, we had conversation, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the night, I get a call from Leo right when I'm on the phone with PK. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, Leo was calling me. I need to talk to him. Like, you know, I'm already like missing him in such a way. But so I got off the phone with PK and started talking to Leo. And Leo was telling me how much he missed me and that he was wanting to be back with me, but I still didn't go for it. I was just like, no, I'm not going back to him. I'm not doing that. The next day, well, let's fast forward. So me and PK are getting closer and closer. After school gets out, he'll come to my house, and like, especially like on Mondays, he'll come over and we'll just watch like Love and Hip Hop together. Even though he did not like Love and Hip Hop, he knew I love Love and Hip Hop, and he wanted to come over and watch it with me. So I felt like that was like the best thing, because Leo really didn't like watching that with me. So having a guy watch that with me was just like, oh. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this guy is amazing. But mind you, I'm still thinking about Leo. So one day, like, this is after me and PK have been, you know, talking and stuff. So one day, me and PK were watching Love and Hip Hop together, and we were just sitting on the couch, and one day he just leaned over and just kissed me. And I'm just like shocked. I was just like, it wasn't bad, but it was just like, Leo. Like, still thinking about Leo. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this guy just kissed me and I'm still in love with Leo. And so I was just like, you know, I just told him that I just needed some time, and he told me, you know, PK was saying how much he liked me and how much he was getting to know me, and that I was like the perfect girl for him, and that he wanted to be with me. But mind you, during, like, going back at the party that we met at, I told him that I was going through a breakup and that I just wanted to get out the house. So he knew what was going on. It wasn't like I was leading him on or anything. He knew what was going on. And so I told PK that, you know, I was still, you know, thinking about my ex-boyfriend, Leo, and that I was just wanting to take it slow. Which I did really like PK. I was just so thinking about Leo. It was just crazy. PK said that he understood and that he just wanted to keep me company. He just wanted to be a friend to me. He just wanted to, you know, be around me, and I appreciated that. So me and PK, we continue to see each other. On and on and on. Me and PK are still going out on dates. One day I get back home from one of our other dates me and PK had, and I get a call from Leo. So Leo was telling me how much he wants to be with me again, and then all of a sudden he pops up at my door. He pops up at my door with flowers. Yep. So I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, in my head I'm wanting to say I miss him and all this kind of stuff. But then another thing is like, okay, I've been hanging out with PK, and at this time I'm like getting to really like PK. But Leo at this time is my love. Anyway, so me and Leo, we have a date night. And it went fine. It went well. But we still didn't get back together because I really, at this time, I could not trust him. Like, I could not trust a man that cheated on me and you just gonna think you just gonna walk back into my life. Like, I couldn't do that. So after our date, he went back home or whatever. It was after he left and went back home, I was kind of like distraught because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing right now. Like, I can't keep doing this. So PK called me. PK called me on the phone, and I guess I was, you know, was kind of sad over the phone. And so he was just like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. But I really wasn't okay. And so he knew me so well that he knew something was going on. So finally he got it out of me, and I told him what happened. And tell me why this man pops up at my door with a bottle of wine and 2 wine glasses. Like, are you serious? He was just like, I thought you needed it. So, you know, we start drinking wine and talking, and I'm telling him my problems, and he's just being like a good listener. Like, he's being a good listener. He was just telling me that he just wanted to continue to be my friend and that he was here for me. PK was such a good friend to me. Like, it was just crazy. And so he stayed, and I even cried on this man's shoulders, like, about another man. Like, that's wild. That's crazy. Now you can see, like, the relationship between me and PK and me and Leo. So Leo is still continues to call and trying to convince me that we need to be together, and I'm not buying it. I really want to be with him, but then again, it's just like, why do I want to be with somebody that treats me this kind of way? So I'm sorry guys, but my clip got deleted, but I'm here to catch y'all up, okay? Here to catch y'all up. So I get invited to another party, and me and PK are knowing about this party. We're going to not go together, but we're going to meet each other there. So we get to the party, and me and PK, we are having a good time, spending time together, you know, vibing. And then all of a sudden, Leo walks in the door. So Leo walks in the door, and oh my god. So we get to the party, and me and PK are vibing. We are having fun, you know, enjoying ourselves together. Then all of a sudden, Leo walks through the door. Yep, Leo walks in the door. And he just doesn't walk in the door. Y'all, he walks in the door, walks straight to me, and is like, hey babe. Babe? Like, really? Like, you just gonna come up to me like that? Then all of a sudden, my dumb self says, hey. Oh my God. Like, yeah, I got something in my eye. Hold on. I was so shocked that I was just like, I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom. So I get up, I leave PK and Leo right there together. And I walk straight to the bathroom because I'm like, I cannot take this. Like, two guys at the same time that I like in the same room that don't know nothing about each other. Well, Leo doesn't know nothing about PK, and PK doesn't know how Leo looks, but I'm pretty sure he assumed that that was Leo. So I just walk in the bathroom, getting myself together because I'm just like panicking, having a panic attack. Then all of a sudden, like, Leo comes in the room where the bathroom is, because I went to the master bathroom, and he comes to the bathroom, and he was just like, are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. No. PK comes in first, and he's like, are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm okay. And then all of a sudden, I just walk out the bathroom because I'm like, I can't take this. Then all of a sudden, Leo walks in the room. Leo walks in the room, and he was just like, what's going on? And he was just like, y'all know each other? I'm just like, no, I don't know this man. I don't know him. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, my heart just dropped. My heart dropped. Because I'm just like, that did not come out right. That did not come out right. And I felt so bad for PK because I lied and said I did not know him. And so PK, he just walks away. You know, just trying to talk to me and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, he goes and say, yeah, he going to say, that's a good looking guy over there that you was just talking to. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, trying to be funny. Like, he knows, like, that I'm talking to him. Like, and so I'm just like, what are you talking about? I was just like, I don't know him. And he was just like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, y'all. That was a bad night. Like, after the party was over and I got home, like, I called PK and I told him that I was sorry. But PK, he understood. He understood what was going on. So he was just like, I still want to see you. I still want to be around you. And at this time, I'm just like, why does this guy want to be around me so much? Like, what is he? Like, why does he want to be around me? So I was just like, okay. And it's getting close to the time for me to graduate college. So graduation is coming up, and like months and months have been passed by, and I did not speak to Leo anymore. And so until closer to time for my graduation. And so around this time, I'm still talking to PK, and we're going out on dates. He's still coming over every day after school, and we're just chilling. So it's getting close to time for my graduation. I told PK that I was graduating, and he was so excited for me. And so I invited him to my graduation, and so that was the plan. So all of a sudden, Leo pops up again. And mind you, it's been months since I talked to Leo. And so Leo, I told him that I was graduating. He knew I was graduating, whatever. And so I invited him technically to the graduation as well. So get to the graduation, and then the graduation is over with, and all of a sudden, like, y'all, I just can see this. I can just see this happening. Like, with my family, we're taking pictures, and all of a sudden I see PK and Leo walking in the same direction towards me, but they weren't together, obviously. But they was walking towards me, like, oh my gosh. Like, PK had flowers, Leo had balloons. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what in the world is going on? Like, what in the world is going on? And so, all of a sudden, I finished taking a picture, and then my instincts went straight to Leo. Went straight to Leo. And I know that hurt PK's feeling so bad, and I feel so bad, y'all. Like, till this day, I regret not picking PK. Like, I regret it so bad. Like, PK was an amazing guy in my life that made it a breakup, you know, made me feel so much better about my breakup that I had with Leo, and just made my life so much sweeter. And oh, it was just horrible. I just hate that happened. You know, PK, I think he knew something was wrong with me. I think he knew something was wrong with me, because like after that, he still, like, you know, kind of kept in contact with me, because we were friends, you know, we were really good friends. And after I graduated, me and Leo, we cut all, we just broke up. Like, we knew that we weren't meant for each other. Like, that was it. Like, we weren't together. We haven't been together since. And I feel like, not necessarily he messed it up, but I messed it up, because it was my choice to choose him, and that wasn't the right choice. Like, I should have been with PK. But yeah, like, me and PK, we haven't talked in a long time. Me and Leo haven't talked in a very long time. And even years after I graduated from college, like, I went down back to my college town, and I linked back up with PK, and we had an amazing time together. It was like we never missed a beat. Like, yeah, like, we went out for drinks. We even went to play pool with some of my other friends, and we had a great time. Like, we had an awesome time together. We had still great conversation. Like, it was great. Like, PK is so good at poetry. Like, it's amazing. Like, so amazing. And every time we would get together, he would, you know, do some of his poetry for me, or freestyle for me. And it was just so, like, he was such a good guy. Like, he was such a good guy. But yeah, y'all, I messed up a good thing. And even like years on down the line, and we linked back up with each other, the night that we had drinks and played pool and stuff, we had went back to his apartment, and he even invited my friends over to his apartment after we finished playing pool, and had a good time with my friends. So, you know, he wanted to include my friends in the night, and it was so cool. After my friends left the apartment, I stayed longer, and we talked on the couch, and I wanted to ask him, you know, if there was any chance for us, because at this time I'm single. I wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't doing nothing. But at this time I was single, and so I didn't know if he was single, so I was trying to, you know, see what was that, you know. But yeah, we both, well, we didn't both, but I was a little hurt. But he came to the decision that, you know, he felt like, he is in the military, and he felt like at this time I think he was about to get ready to be deployed, and he didn't want to commit to a relationship, even though he still really did like me. He didn't want to commit to a relationship to where he would have to leave, you know, a new thing. And so I appreciated that. Y'all, my lip gloss is broke, so I gotta hold it like this. So he didn't want to commit to a relationship or even get into anything when knowing any day now that he could be gone for months to a year. So I understood that. Of course, I was really sad, but I understood what he was talking about, and I just felt, you know, like I missed out on a good guy, but it was okay. You know, I still regret those times, but I do not regret all the good times that we had. Like, we had great time, all the times that, you know, we sat around just talking and having great conversation. Like, those were good times. Like, and I will forever be grateful for PK to be in my life. I'll always be grateful for Leo to be in my life, because Leo also taught me some things too, just as well as PK. Like, but yeah, honestly, I do miss PK, but you know, things go on, people grow up, people grow away from each other. So, but yeah, that was the story time, girls. So that was the story time of the time that I chose the wrong guy. Y'all, you know, I was young then, I didn't know what I wanted, and things happen. Things happen. So, but yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to this video, and I thank y'all so much. If you like this kind of video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you can be aware of when I upload a new video. And I thank y'all so much, and I love you guys. Bye, beauties. Bye.